Hello, this is Surly Tim. It's Surly Tim's Fun Bunker. This is going to be my sketchbook episode. I had mentioned something about it a while back, but back in the 90s, and even now, I'm a huge Justice League fan. I have been since I was real little. Now, this excludes the new 52 books because I couldn't stand them. What I read I thought was pretty ridiculous, but this is all my stuff. Like I said, the sketchbook is, I haven't got a sketch, I think, since '94, but actually the first sketch that I ever got will be next, but Sergio Aragonés did a small sketch of Batman, and I wasn't expecting him to do it all the way up front, but it was really nice. I believe I got that in Detroit, if I remember correctly. My most prized possession for my sketchbook was, I actually waited to do my sketchbook until I could get this sketch, and it was Paris Cullen's Blue Beetle. And I remember standing in line for this for a while, and when I did, I actually stood in line to talk to Paris for quite a while. Really nice guy. He charged me $35 for the sketch just because after doing the series, and they kind of tied his hands for doing the series, he said he just really didn't want to draw Blue Beetle anymore, but he made an exception, and he did it for me. Now, I always kind of thought myself an artist for quite a while, but I did a Beefeater from one of the most obscure villains from Justice League Europe days, and it was alright. It wasn't great, but it was just, I guess, something to do for me. A friend of mine, Wayne Bursch, from '94, he did a sketch of Animal Man for me. Wayne's a really good artist. His cross-hatching skills are just amazing. He's a really good artist. Steve Lieber, it's a Hawkman sketch from when he was doing the Hawkman run during the 90s. It's a really good sketch. Guy's got it's kind of a real sketchy style, but he's a master of his craft. Now another guy, local artist from Akron, Canton area, his name was Aaron Archer, did an animated type Batman for me. Aaron Archer did his own book called Gumbo, which not ironically enough, but funny enough, I actually, if you can see it, started a tattoo of it by myself, and it's a relatively interesting character. I love this series. I've still got my run. Another, Daryl Banks did a Hal Jordan for me. Of course, Daryl Banks is an amazing artist. A guy by the name of John Watkins Chow did my first color sketch of Wonder Woman, and at the time, just really, really good artist. A friend of mine did a picture of Martian Manhunter for me. His name's Jerry. Then there was a friend of mine by the name of Nuke. He's actually on my Facebook account, Nuke Walker. Did a sketch for me of the Flash, kind of a takeoff from the page. I mean, interesting style too, because of the fact that Nuke won't draw the figure all the way out. He actually outlines the character. When he outlines the character, then he fills it in, and he did a phenomenal job for that. I had never seen a person draw like that. Sal Valuto did a Gypsy for me. It was in an Akron Canton Con. I think I paid about $5 or $6 for it. I mean, really good stuff. Eddie Newell, who's still in the market, did a Martian Manhunter for me. It was really, really good sketch. Now, he forgot to put the cross sashes in front, which he made note of later, and he's like, oh man, I didn't do it right. Another friend of mine by the name of Eric Johns, who's done some pro work and stuff, did a flame for me. Or fire, sorry, my bad. Also, Phil Hester did a Metamorpho for me, which he did in, it was an Akron Canton Con that I got it for. Andy Parks did a sketch of Hourman for me, because it's Justice League, Justice Society, All-Star Squadron, all those kind of characters. Now I got to repeat because Aaron Archer, I took this to him to do a secondary sketch for me, and he did a Firestorm for me, which was amazing. His eye for detail of it, he's even got that like cartoony style. It's just really good stuff. Mark Campos did a DC's version of Captain Atom for me. Now, Marty England did a sketch of Aquaman, the Aquaman with the hook, for me. It's probably one of the best sketches that I've seen, that I've gotten. He's an amazing artist. Another guy that I know that he used to go to cons with quite a bit, Mark Spagnola, I believe so, Mike Spagnola. It's been that long. He did a Mr. Miracle for me, which wasn't too bad. He did a very good job. A friend of mine, Dave Ernst, as he was starting out in the industry, he did that for me of Wonder Woman, the black costume of Wonder Woman. Now there was a little, there was a young girl about 16 years old that used to set up in Detroit by the name of Stephanie Lantry. I don't know if she ever went on to do anything, but she did a black canary for me, and a really nice sketch for someone who was just up and coming. I did another sketch of Jack-o'-lantern. I guess I like to draw villains a bit, so, which was pretty cool. My brother-in-law Mike, though, Mike Everett, he did a sketch of not only Metamorpho, but as you can see up here, you'll see hands. And then the next page, you see it wrapping around, goes there, and it's Elastic Man doing the old fingers behind the head thing. And that's the end of my Justice League sketchbook. I have a few more sketchbooks, but I'll do those in later episodes. I've got an independent sketchbook, which is, I just let people go crazy and draw what they want. And I started a Superman sketchbook, but I think I've only got about 3 or 4 sketches in it. And now that I'm back into the hobby again, I may wind up doing a Marvel one for Fantastic Four, since that's my big thing now. Because I was going to do a Marvel sketchbook years ago, but just never got around to it. But that's the end of this show. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I really love talking about the sketches because there's such a rich history behind the sketches. But thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.